full hour of health and wellness, and we are doing it with our American Dreams Project. We love our American Dreamers. If you're out there and you want to be part of it, well, let me show you a little bit of the behind the scenes and the search for our next great entrepreneurs. HSN discovered game-changing new products that we bring especially here just for you. After making it through a rigorous application process and product pitches, intense on-air training, our entrepreneurs achieve their American dream here at HSN by sharing the products they love with the world. And let me tell you, we've got a product right now that is you've probably seen out there in the world, but I will tell you this, HSN has its own exclusive model of, that's right, the Squatty Potty. Anybody out there that's dealt with issues with elimination, you know, all of us don't want to talk about it, but I think we should talk about it. This is a great way to be able to get the results that you want with our exclusive model. Now, our model is exclusive because we actually have the little extenders, so no matter whether you have a high profile toilet or a regular toilet, it's gonna work. We have Judy and Bobby Edwards. Judy, who came up with this idea, Bobby, your son, who helped put it into action. Everybody loves this product. Millions have been sold worldwide, right?
It's a cult following we have. It's amazing.
It's unbelievable, and it makes good sense because I think a lot of us, you know, we kind of keep that behind closed doors. We don't talk about it, but that process and finding an answer for folks out there to make that process better, which is what you've done, it's a $1 million idea. Anyway, tell us how and why you came up with this.
Oh, first of all, Guy, we are so excited to be here today.
We love having you. We're excited. Everybody's talking about it.
And,
on HSN.
you know, this is a very, very touchy subject, but a very essential subject that we should talk about. And anyway, as we all know, that necessity is the mother of all invention. And this mom, for a lot of years, suffered from poor elimination problems, and it caused a lot of grief in my life. And so at age 60, it got even worse. And so I decided to do a little research to try and help myself because I had tried everything out there.
Right.
And in that research, I found that we should be squatting to eliminate. And the reason is because anatomically, we are designed to squat to eliminate. We've been doing it for a millennia until the advent of the modern toilet.
The cavemen didn't have toilets,
yes, exactly.
so they were going down by the river and just doing whatever they had to do.
Exactly.
2/3 of the world still squat to eliminate.
Sure.
So we're in the minority.
Yeah.
But I'm going to explain to you a little bit about why that is important.
Okay.
And anatomically, we all have a muscle that's called the puborectalis muscle. It wraps around the base of our colon and forms a kink, and that's really good because it helps to keep us continent during our daily activities.
Right, keeps everything where it needs to be.
Yes, but when it comes time to eliminate, that kink needs to go away.
It needs to be straightened out, so to speak.
I tell people to think of it like a kink garden hose.
Right.
And if you turn on the water, it doesn't quite work quite right. And so in order for us to relax that puborectalis muscle and relax that colon and open it up, we have to bring our knees up above our waist. Okay. And that relaxes that puborectalis muscle and opens up the bowel.
All right, let me tell you right now, this is $29.95. We are already crazy busy, as I knew we would be. First time we've ever brought this to our HSN customer, and we have an exclusive model. Bobby, you designed this. Tell us about the model and what you've added to it.
So it's not just an ordinary stool, right? It's designed specifically for the task of you know, allowing the user to assume a squat position, which is healthier.
Raising up the legs.
Lift the legs, elevate the feet, knees above the waist. Right. Relaxing the puborectalis muscle, opening the colon, and making elimination a lot easier. Cutting the bathroom time in half. I mean, for anyone who suffers,
to me. Yeah.
You know, it really helps, and you know, we've sold millions of these, and it's because it works. Yeah. So as you can see, it has a gentle lift here, which raises the heel, which anatomically puts you in a more natural squat. Right. The unique thing about the HSN model available for you guys today is that it's like getting 2 stools in one. So there are so many different body types and so many different toilet types that we actually sell 2 different sizes of Squatty Potties. Well, we've decided to combine the 7-inch and the 9-inch. So you get essentially 2 Squatty Potties in one.
And it hides underneath when you're not using it.
Right, as you can see here, take a look at the toilet. You know, it's out of the way. When you need to use it, you simply have a seat.
Yeah, you pull it out.
You pull it out.
That's it.
Elevate your feet. One and then done.
Squat and go.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant idea, and I know it takes people 5 minutes to all of a sudden say, I need to try this. And here's what I'm going to tell you. try this, okay? You know, you may have been doing it wrong your whole life. You don't realize. When I first saw this, and I learned about this sort of thing years ago, I heard about it, and I was like, you know, you kind of like question, well, you know, are we doing it wrong? But when you think about it, as we said, you know, back millions of years ago, whatever, or millions of years, thousands of years ago, we didn't have toilets, right? So obviously,
a few hundred years ago, actually.
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
We were you just kind of went where you had to go, and it's amazing how technology and just learning about how the body works, because obviously, you know, they didn't know back then, they just did what was natural. We have ways to actually know what works and what doesn't work.
You know what's funny is you watch children in diapers, and what do they instinctively squat.
That's exactly right.
It's an instinct.
I remember when my son was little, he'd go off in a corner and he'd get down there as low as he could, and he'd just,
behind the sofa,
little face would go, and it was just, you know, something. But seriously, we're conditioned to think that, you know, and I know you guys maybe don't want to talk about this out loud with everybody, but sitting in there and actually having to almost hold your breath to try to go, because you're basically trying to create pressure. This alleviates it. This actually makes it the way it's supposed to be, so you don't have to kill yourself.
Now, assuming the squat position actually relaxes the colon, so and when the colon's relaxed, it increases the angle and makes everything come out easier and more effectively. So it's not just for even those experiencing issues, which it really helps, but for those who just want a more complete and healthier elimination, to eliminate the toxins and eliminate everything out of your body in one setting, this is your tool. This is what you need, and it's so simple but so effective, and it's literally helped millions of people eliminate every day better.
You can only get this model here at HSN, so maybe you've seen this out there. I know you've maybe watched the YouTube things or all that stuff, and you've seen some of the different stuff out there, but you can only buy this model. These guys developed this for us so that you don't have to have two separate ones. You have one which you can raise the level, so if you have a high-profile toilet, I know my mom, you know, as seniors will have it's a little more comfortable, easier to get up and down, so they're up a little bit higher, but then my son has a small one, so this will work with all. At $29.95, that 3 Flex is just for HSN today. I have 900, I have 800 of these left. They're going very fast. We're gonna put a 5-minute clock up until sellout, but I'm telling you, literally, it's the way to go. It is the way to go.
Yes.
We've got our doctor on the phone, and who are we gonna be talking to?
Oh, awesome. This is a gastroenterologist calling from St. George, Utah. This is Dr. Roger Sidaway.
All right, Dr. Sidaway, are you there?
Yes, I am. Thanks.
Hi, welcome in HSN. So, doctor, give us your side and your take on this, if you would, please.
Well, I ran into this quite a few years ago here in St. George, Utah, and I was informed by the person who had it that Bob Edwards had made it, and so I bought one. And then I talked to Bob and his mother later, and got on board with them because I think it works very well. It does exactly what it's supposed to do.
Right.
It's very simple, very straightforward. There's nothing fancy about it. There's nothing to break.
Right.
And it just is out of the way, and you don't worry about it until you go into the toilet.
Exactly right. You know, and I was talking to one of our other hosts here who has them, Brett, who came in. And Brett was like, "Oh my gosh!" He goes, "It's amazing." In fact, he goes, "I'll walk all the way to the other side of the house just to use that bathroom in our house." And he also has little ones, which also they stand on it when they have to go as well because they're potty trained.
We ran into him yesterday in the hallway, and he goes, "Squatty Potty!"
Oh, he loves
I'm
it.
so glad you guys are here today.
It's fantastic. So whether you have little ones, and you know, Judy, when you were I was talking to you earlier too, you said it's not really an age issue. It's more of a, oh, and by the way, doctor, thank you so much. We appreciate your great information and your take on it. Thanks for calling.
Okay.
All right, have a good day.
Thanks, Roger.
So what we were talking about is that the age thing. It's not really an age thing. It's more of it's an anatomical thing,
It's an anatomical thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're all the same.
Everyone needs a Squatty Potty.
Everybody needs it because you're all basically built the same way. I have 500 left. This will sell out in this airing. I've got 3 or 4 minutes to go. As I said, if you're questioning it, try it. You have our conditional 30-day money-back guarantee. Get it. I bought mine yesterday. I can't wait to get it home. It's going to be fantastic. And I told my son, you know, because my son's had issues, because his mom had issues. You know, it's at any given time we're going to deal with this in our life. Correct?
Exactly.
I mean, you'd said earlier, what did you say? You said 2/3 of us over our lifetime?
Right, will experience constipation.
Yeah,
so it's prolific, right?
Right.
It's something that it's a problem,
yeah.
and this is a solution. This is really something that's helping people. It's a mechanical thing.
I love the fact that you said too, it cuts down on potty time.
Yeah,
because
yes.
right, because most of us are straining and taking forever to go.
Like I tell people, think about being, like a kink garden hose. This is your kink garden hose, and you need to open it up.
Yeah, it's about assuming the position, going back to your roots.
Assume the position.
Yeah,
exactly right. You're gonna love it. And it's funny because we have to kind of grin and laugh a little bit about it because it's something none of us really want to talk about, but it's so essential. We couldn't do it without it. We were talking before about putting good food into your body.
Right.
Right. And we're all about, we want to eat right. We want to do this.
Right.
What about the opposite side? What about making sure everything comes out all right? That's what it's all about. Because here's the other thing, and we don't make any medical claims or anything like that, but you got to realize if you are not doing that part of your business properly, what's going on inside?
It's really becoming more part of the conversation in health and nutrition, and more people are looking to the gut-mind connection and the overall health of the body and how important that is. This is where waste is stored, and you don't want that to be hanging around in your colon. You want everything to get out, and the Squatty Potty affords that. It's a good consistent elimination. It really helps.
You know what I love too, Bobby, from your end too, from a design standpoint, it's brilliant because you would think, oh, where am I going to put this thing? Check it out, guys.
No, it has a home.
He designed it so it stores right there. So it's not even here. It's